Let's see what's going on here.
Craziest unsolved mystery I've heard to date.
Really?
Listen.
Okay.
So, pretty much it's called, you ever heard about the Jameson family mystery?
No, I haven't. What is that?
So, this Jameson family is a family that disappeared and they still don't know what happened to them, okay? So, the story goes, family of three. It's Bobby, Sherilyn, and Madison Jameson, right?
Okay.
So, the Bobby and Sherilyn and their younger daughter. So the story goes, the last witness to see them was this one guy, and they were in like the wilderness. They're literally in the wilderness of Oklahoma.
Okay.
So they gone there just so they can check out this plot of land because they wanted to buy like a, you know those big crate containers?
Yeah.
Like cargo containers, right? They were planning to live on this piece of land in just like a cargo container.
Okay.
Already odd.
Like a trailer life.
Kinda, yeah. Like, you know those small tiny homes? Maybe that's what they're trying to do.
True.
But this guy said, this witness said, when they were there, they were literally the only people in the area. Like, nobody really goes around there.
For sure. So it's already sketchy.
It's already sketchy. So a group of 300 volunteers went to go look for their bodies because they disappeared. Okay. Right? Now, the only thing they could find was their truck. Now, in their truck, they found the family dog, Sherilyn's purse, a GPS, and a bag full of $32,000, bro.
What?
$32,000, right?
Yeah.
So why would the family leave just the dog there? And why would they leave all that money?
Okay.
So 4 years pass, and two hunters, they were just hunting in the forest and they came across. This is the craziest unsolved mystery I've heard today.
No, that was it. No.
Every single holiday that we celebrate is celebrating one of the 7 deadly sins. Every single holiday. Think about it. So the easiest one, Valentine's Day, celebrates the sin of lust.
Okay.
Christmas celebrates, here, I'm gonna show you, bro.
Okay, let me see.
Check this.
Christmas.
It's a whole list. Okay, boom. Easy one. Ready? Valentine's Day represents lust for obvious reasons. Now, Thanksgiving, that celebrates the sin of gluttony.
Gluttony, yeah,
because you're eating a lot. You're overeating. You're taking too much the more than you need.
You don't need to be eating that much.
Christmas, what do you think that is?
Greed?
Overconsumption and excess.
Okay.
Right? Wanting more of something.
That makes
We're
sense.
celebrating gifts. We're not really even celebrating like the birth of Christ because people are so focused on the gifts and shit. Now, Easter. This one's interesting.
I don't know.
The holiday of Easter, what sin would it be?
Easter? I don't know.
Check this out. This one gets deep.
Okay.
So, every single holiday that we...
Your name starts with the letter showing on the screen. Do not...
Rick Ross, not the rapper, but the real Rick Ross,
Right.
was a drug dealer in South Central LA.
Okay.
And he couldn't even read. And he was making millions and millions of dollars. He's just a smart, smooth dude who knew how to move cocaine. But he didn't know he was moving it for the CIA. He didn't know he was moving it to fund the Contras versus the Sandinistas in Nicaragua. So they lock him up. He learns how to read in jail and becomes a lawyer. And then realizes they got him on 3 strikes. But it can't be 3 strikes in one crime. It has to be 3 different crimes, 3 different arrests.
Right.
So he got out. But that's where crack was coming from. I mean, it was our own fucking government. I should be real clear about this. Probably rogue outlaw entities in our own government. It's not like our government approves that. Rick Ross.
Hey, stay one with yourself out here, family.
Just your typical nigga.
That's why I say someone.
This is how you use vibration and frequency to change your environment. Alright, so let's just say you was in a toxic environment right now, you feel what I'm saying? You got people around you who don't know how to respect boundaries, people who always arguing, people who put out this chaotic energy. And let's say sometimes these people trigger you and cause you to cuss them out or yell at them or be angry or be mad. Well, that's holding you to that situation in 2 ways. For one, it's holding you to that situation through an energetic connection, through an emotional connection, you feel what I'm saying? Once you pour your energy and emotions to a situation, that attach you to that situation. You might think being mad about something separates you from it. But being angry about some shit or being mad about some shit only attaches you to it and bring you closer to it because it's emotion, you feel what I'm saying? And no matter what emotion you're expressing, it's like attracting it, you feel what I'm saying? So you can sit there and think about negative things in your head all day that make you mad, and you're going to attract that. Or you can think about positive things in your head all day that make you happy, and you're going to attract that. The emotional energy is what's going to attract it. So no matter what emotion you're feeling, you're going to attract that based off the emotion. And anger is a powerful emotion, so it's going to attract it powerfully. And two, you're standing in that situation because you're matching it in vibration wise, probably from getting mad, and you feel what I'm saying? Everybody else in the situation always mad, so you getting mad too, you're matching it that way, but you also matching it through your actions because you may be cussing people out for doing certain things, which is keeping you in that situation. If you want to change this, you got to do two things. One, stop responding emotionally to these situations, because responding emotionally to these situations is making you attached to these situations, and also make you think about these situations, which is making you manifest these situations more into your life. Then for two, you got to do different actions than everyone else in your environment to show that the frequency of the situation that you want. So let's say you want a more peaceful situation, be a more peaceful person. Even when things in your environment are not peaceful, even when people doing this and doing that and saying this and saying that, you still got to keep your peace. You still got to respond peacefully and put out the energy of peace. And it's going to help you attract an environment that's more peaceful and attract more people that's more peaceful, or at least put you by yourself to where you have more peace, you feel what I'm saying? And also, with the emotional side of that, if you want to attract things using your emotions, instead of when these people do things and they do things and they make you angry and they make you mad and you feeling mad about it and thinking about it, don't get mad, become grateful. Say, I'm grateful that these people are exposing themselves so I can see what's better for me. Then think about what's better for you. Or you can use the anger to pinpoint it as passion with your love, you feel what I'm saying? And say, I do not like this situation. I would love to be in a situation that doesn't constantly trigger me, and visualize that situation. And it's going to help you attract that through emotions, you feel what I'm saying? The same way you attract things to you using other emotions, using anger, the same way you think about certain situations that make you angry, you manifest those situations, it's the same way during those times you can think about positive situations, and it'll switch up your emotion, or you can use the anger and it'll help you attract that situation through emotional connection, you feel what I'm saying? And I just thought about this. When you matching the frequency of what you want in life, that's quantum entanglement. Basically the theory of one particle over here affecting the same particle over there in the exact same manner. The yin-yang symbol. So you have to be peaceful inside to make peace externally. For the video here, y'all, I love y'all. It's your guys, Amari.
When is your birthday, sir? April.
I'm not no stupid like nigga get 100,000 advance, $1 million advance, and then they go buy chains, cars. You party. You went there, and that's a broke mentality. And that's especially with melanated people. Like y'all got broke mentalities. Like niggas go out and buy liabilities instead of assets. Like you went out to go buy a car and you ain't making no money with that motherfucking car. You wanted to go buy chains and you ain't making no money with them shit. Like what the fuck? Like go buy you some real estate. Turn them real estates into B&B properties. If you gon' go buy some cars, turn them cars into Turo properties. Nigga, you feel me? And put them on Turo to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like if you is like a rapper, you gonna sign to a deal. Like you gotta have the plan though. Like that's why I wouldn't have a problem with signing, because like okay, if I'm keeping my masters, I can do what I want to do. Yeah. And then I just gotta pay you. Like bro, you give me 100,000, bro. That shit in a year, motherfucker. That shit about 5 mil. On God, off of me, just off of me alone. And 5 mil to be nice, it's gonna be minimum 5 mil. Right. So 100,000, here you go. You ain't never gotta give me advance again. And then if a nigga wanna take like okay, I ain't gonna lie, the max amount of percentage you getting from the music period is 20%. Right. 20%, like 20%. You're not getting 50, hell no. Max amount of so it's not even no point in signing me. It ain't no point in signing me. You really just finessing. Yeah.
Leo Aquarius.
A lot of people, when they wake up in the morning, the first thing they do, they grab their phone, check their messages, and start scrolling on social media. Stop doing that. See, when you first wake up, your subconscious mind is in its most suggestible and open state when you wake up and right before you go to sleep. So this is the best time for you to meditate, to focus on your intention, and to program the subconscious. Most people don't do this. They hop straight on their phone, and as soon as you start scrolling, you're seeing people get shot, you're seeing all type of crazy stories in the news, all this tragic and sad things. So you're literally starting off your day with negative energy in a lot of cases. I tell people all the time, if you want to change your life, you have to change your habits and your routine. If you start waking up every day and saying affirmations, meditating and visualizing the things that you want in life, if you do this every single day, it becomes a habit. And eventually you'll start doing it without even thinking about it. And that's when the magic actually starts happening. See, it takes repetition. A lot of people will start doing these things for a week or 2 weeks and then stop because they don't see these drastic, amazing results. Bro, it takes time. You have to keep doing this over and over until it becomes second nature,
man.
and it just becomes a part of your life.
A billionaire friend of mine, who's a legitimate billionaire, told me that it's entirely possible that some of these guys are trillionaires. Some of these Middle Eastern guys. He's like, you've never seen wealth like this. It's insane. Do you know in the United Arab Emirates, they make it rain every week? Once a week, they make it rain.
I mean,
they seed the clouds.
Really?
They make it rain. Yeah, because they're in the desert. And they're like, I don't like this. I like it to rain. So they fucking put all that shit that they have to put into the sky to make it rain, which they've been doing forever, cloud seeding, but insanely expensive. But they do it once a week.
So
52 times a year it rains there. A billionaire friend of mine, who's a legitimate billionaire.
They're making clouds, dude. Forney, Texas, USA, luminous. That's a damn cloud. They're making.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
This could be the end.
If you really want to know the truth, you have to study multiple different sources of information. You even have to research things that contradict your personal bias and beliefs. A lot of people exist in an echo chamber, so they only study and believe things that align with their personal views and opinions. And the problem with this is that they will reject factual and proven evidence if it goes against what they believe. And this is what we have in the world today. We have all these different religious and spiritual ideologies and groups, but all of them believe that only they are right and they have the truth. And they'll even go so far as to say that every other group is wrong or evil for not sharing their opinions. And no matter how much proof or evidence you show them, they'll never change their belief because their identity is tied to that group. See, during my spiritual journey, I studied several different doctrines. So I studied Islam, I studied Hindu culture, I studied Ifa, I studied Satanism. And what I did was I took certain gems and certain elements from each of those and I created my own philosophies. I don't believe one religion or doctrine has the whole truth. I think that over time, history and knowledge was spread out and hidden within different cultures and geographical regions. So I think that you have to put together the puzzle. If you
gotta remember, the soul knows all truth. Your soul knows what's not right, and your soul knows what's not good for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that.
A little bit of what you can do?
Yes, of course.
This is the ice.
Scary things you never knew. The last one is shocking. Taylor Swift was one celebrity that said she was concerned with climate change. But funny enough, her private jet emits more carbon in a single trip than your car does in your entire lifetime. And that jet has flown over 200 times in the past year. This is supposedly where you'll be in the next 5 years. Comment down below what your month says about you. The United States has about 6 nuclear weapons that are still missing. And nobody knows where they went or who has them. A man had donated his mother's body to scientific research when she had passed away. The research facility then sold the body to the US Army for $5,000. The Army then strapped it to a chair and blew it up with explosives. Would you rather spend one night in this bathroom or kiss the third person that appears when you click share and then more? If you Google Halloween Google 2022, a scary multiplayer game will pop up that you can play with your friends. Go try it and let me know if it works for you. Before we get to the last scary thing, please support my page by clicking the follow button for more interesting posts every day. Ducks sometimes become cannibals due to boredom. Yeah, they're not so cute now. What's worse is this behavior starts as
For real? So they're probably eat a fish.
early as 4 weeks old. Scary.
Oh, we've got that. Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna end it off right there. The videos is going to be short, y'all, but we're gonna have a lot of videos coming every day. Okay? So just stay tuned for the next vid, okay? Again, I'm sending peace, abundance, and prosperity your way. With all that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.